welcome to episode 97 of the Cat Lady podcast. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady. That's 2 T's for Craft All the Things, so TheCattlady. It is May 1st, 2019. Oh my gosh, it's already May. I can't believe it. This time is just going by way too fast, and now that it's spring, there's so many things going on, so just life is so super busy. So we'll get into it though. Thank you for returning. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're new, thanks for checking me out. I am primarily a fiber and related podcast, knitting and spinning, but I do have and today I don't have a lot of knitting to show, but I do have spinning, and I have some Cricut crafts, so like paper crafts, and yeah, I think that's about it for today. But I do like to do all sorts of crafts, so hence the Craft All the Things, and I also love cats, and I have 2 cats, so that's why I called myself the Cat Lady. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as the Cat Lady. I am on Facebook, the Cat Lady Podcast group. I have a Ravelry group as well where I do some knit-alongs and giveaways and stuff, so come check me out on Ravelry. And with that, I'll jump right into podcast news. We finished up our warm-up cal, so I did draw some winners, and I'm going to pull out the prize. Eek. So, the winner, my prize, I didn't prepare my prizes, but anyways, the winner of the warm-up cal, which ran from March through the end of April, is Mystery Sewer. So it was I didn't write the post number. I was going to post a picture of the post number. I think it was 25 or something. 26. Post 26, I think. So I'll put that up. I just did a random number generator thingy, and yeah, so thank you for everyone who participated in the warm-up cal. We had a decent number of participants, so I appreciate that. So you will have a choice of bag and some yarn that I will, again, just get in contact with me and we can work out what the prize will be. So I have 2 bags here to choose from, and then I have a couple skeins of yarn to choose from. And this is all stash stuff, so, but it's stuff that was donated to me. Some of it was stuff I won that, perfect for prizes. So congratulations to Mystery Sewer. I did draw a prize for the hashtag on Instagram. So the winner of a $6 credit on Ravelry is Kohler Anus. And again, I will post the spelling and everything up there. So if you are watching, please contact me, and I will gift you, just let me know what pattern you want, and I will gift you the pattern up to $6 US. The other knit-along is a sweater knit-along, and it is with the Reluctant Sisters podcast, and all the details are on Ravelry, in our Ravelry group, so I won't go over it again, but basically knit a sweater. You can post up to 2 sweaters in the group and her group, and an extra post for wearing that at a fiber festival, and there'll be multiple prizes. So some yarn, notions pouch, pom-pom, and that's what's another skein of yarn that I will pick up somewhere at a festival. So go to Ravelry, check out all the information, and then that goes until almost the end of the year, so like end of November. So lots of time to get knit in those sweaters, and yeah, it's now spring festival season is upon us, so I'm sure a lot of you that are going to festivals might be knitting sweaters. I will be knitting one for Rhinebeck, so that is my plan. So I'm wondering if I would start a newsletter. I know a lot of podcasters and designers send out, and I'm subscribed to a number of fiber/knitting newsletters. Would anyone sign up for my newsletter if I had one? And it'd maybe once a month, maybe even like once every 2 months, maybe maybe a quarterly newsletter, so 4 times a year or something, until I, ideally if I use a pattern, get more pattern designs under my belt, I could feature them in the newsletter and have discount codes and stuff like that. But for now, it would just kind of be a fun, fibery newsletter, maybe some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, or stories about knitting or visits to farms and festivals and stuff like that, and patterns I'm liking. I don't know, something just fun. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know. And I have no idea how to set that up and set up like a mailing list and everything, so I have to look into that. But I don't know, I'm just trying to think of new ways to expand my base, to encourage more viewership, etc. So I'd love your opinion. So please comment below or on Ravelry if you have any opinions on the newsletter. I am almost to my 100th episode, which is pretty crazy. Been doing this for I think I said about 4 years. March was my 4th year anniversary, podiversary, whatever. I took like almost like half a year off in between there, so I should be over 100 at this point, but I'm not. So, but in a couple weeks, next month will be 100 episodes, so that's kind of exciting. I don't know if I should do something or if I have something fun to do. So if you have any ideas about how to celebrate 100 episodes, let me know there as well. So that's it for podcast news. On to knitting. I have not worked on any of my knitting all week. Not a stitch. Literally not a stitch. So there's really nothing new to show off. I'm so close to finishing that cowl. My test design, or my new design cowl. But it's like at this point I need to like knit a couple rows and weigh the yarn and knit again and weigh the yarn. So it's like a very, it's like a lot of, like I've said every time, a lot of attention has to go into it, which I don't have that time or brain power lately with so many things going on with school and the kids' stuff, and like by the time the kids get home and we do homework and we do this and we do that, and it's like my brain is just fried by like 8 o'clock. By the time everyone gets settled, it's like usually 8:30, 9 o'clock, by the time everyone's done coming out of the room a million times asking for something. So I haven't done that. The other one's a pair of knee-high socks, so that's pretty simple. I do have to pay attention to increases. I just haven't picked it up. So on to spinning. I have done some spinning. So instead of doing my knitting at my free moments, I've been working on these odds and ends. And I'm so close to finish that I've just started barreling through them. So this is Into the World odds and ends. They were all a total of 4 ounces of just all these tiny little minis. So I finished these 2. And both of these I kind of I picked the colors that are sort of my favorites at first, and then so by the end it's like, man, these colors are okay, but boy, when I spin them both up, I really like them. So this one is almost like, just reminds me of like plants, like green, browns, blue skies. It just reminds me of spring, I guess. So this one's kind of a spring one. Focus, please. Put up a piece of paper. There we go. Is that going to focus? I think that's focused. So this one's kind of springy. And then this one, I don't know, it's really pretty. Like these deep browns and these dark blues. And then there was like a light blue in there. And this was all chain plied. There you go. All done on a drop spindle. Yeah, this one, I really liked this one. It was like creamy colored, light blue, and like dark brown, dark blue. What was I saying? Oh, so these are all done on my drop spindle, all spun a single and then chain plied for a semi-fingering, maybe a little bit thicker than I have to say it's about a fingering weight. And that's what all of them are. They all still need to be washed. So I still need to unwind all these and wash them. But yeah, so then in the works, I just finished the single. This one. This is on my Snyder spindle. Got little kitty cat cutouts. A little hard to see there. But yeah, he signs the bottom of every one. That's a very, I can't see the signature either. But really good product. Really great customer service. I love Snyder spindles. But yeah, and I love a Turkish spindle. I love the way it winds. But I do have to say, in general, in spindles, I like small projects. So this odds and end has like always been just a perfect project. It's portable, they're small, and it doesn't get too heavy, because after, you get like 2 ounces is like my max. Like, and this is probably a 1/4 ounce maybe. I don't know. I should weigh one sometime and see how approximate what size, what weight they are. But probably less than that. But I wouldn't put more than like 1 to 2 ounces on a spindle, ideally. So if I do like a whole, I have done a whole 4 ounce project on a spindle, and I spun 2 ounces, took it off, spun another 2 ounces approximately, as best as I could, took it off, and then plied it. I want to say I might have plied it on the wheel. I don't think I plied it on the spindle, because again, then you have 4 ounces. It just gets heavy and it drops more, and it's just not as fun. It gets a little less fun when it's constantly breaking. So, but yeah, this was Fun Blues, and I just need to take this off and then chain ply it. And then I only have one left, and I left this color for last because I thought it was pretty. So it's got like purples, pinks, and greens. Again, very spring. These all remind me of like flowers. I'm gonna focus. So yeah, this one was pretty. So next time I record, I will, about 95% chance I will have these done. So that'll be exciting. My eel wheel is right here. I really would love to put something on that. My Ashford Traditional is going to be getting a little bit of an upgrade, hopefully, in the near future. For Mother's Day, I will be getting a woolly winder. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a different kind of flyer that you don't have to stop and pull the yarn off. It just kind of, typically when you spin a while with your little hook, and then you gotta move the yarn, forward and backwards to fill the bobbin evenly. So with the woolly winder, it's like got a spring mechanism, some sort of mechanism in it that it just moves this sliding hook back and forth. So you don't ever have to stop and move the yarn. I ordered it already, but I have no idea how long it takes to make or ship or anything, and I haven't gotten any information from the company or trying to do a search on Facebook for other people that have ordered them. I have no idea. So I just actually emailed them and said, you know, hey, does this take a week to send? Does this take a month to send? I just would like a general idea. I'd like it before Mother's Day because it is my Mother's Day present, and you know, my husband was gonna wrap it up and stuff. But if it's not, then so be it. So, but that's exciting. I'm excited about that. So I don't want to put anything on the wheel until I get that, unless it's gonna be like a month. Okay, then I guess I could put something on there because I am itching to get a big project going. So. But I do have my eel wheel to use, so I should get something on there. So on to the Cricut. So this is amazing. This is amazing. I love this project so much. Like, I just adore this project, and I can't wait to make more. But this is called the Exploding Box, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to show it, but right now it looks like a box. So this is using the scrapbook paper I showed off last week. So just some flowers. But when you open the box, it comes down. And there's another box. And they're all stuck together. And then there's a pocket up here, and then a pocket on this side. So then we open again. And it's just fun to open. We got another box. And I set it so that the pockets alternated. I screwed up twice. I made two mess ups. So I made it so the pockets alternate. So on the first box, the pockets are here and here. On the second box, they're here and here. And then on the third box, here and here. Well, at some point I messed up and the pockets are in the same direction. But again, it doesn't really matter. So we got this. And then there, in some of the scrapbook paper, were these cute little phrases. So this says like grow on it with a little flower. So then we keep going. And this took a while. Oh yeah, this says, wherever life plants, you bloom with grace. So again, all these nice little phrases in here. Just really fun paper. So then we got, let's see, we're still doing okay with the alternating pockets. Oh, so yeah, this layer I accidentally glued the little box on the wrong way, so the pockets went the same way on this one, but not a big deal. So that was one mistake. That's not very noticeable, but we keep going. And there is a tutorial for this, and I will try to put that in the notes. Jennifer Maker is a Cricut fanatic, and she makes all these little files and stuff for the Cricut. And yeah, this was on hers. And you can find lots of different exploding boxes and tutorials and stuff Did I pass the one I screwed up yet? I think it was smaller. So keep going. Getting smaller and smaller. I don't think it was this small. Boy, where was my mess up? Oh, there it is. So one of my pockets I put upside down. So you're supposed to be able to insert something from the top, put it here. So it is going to be awkward to put something into that pocket, but I figure if I put just a little note or something or something that's easy to pull out of there, I don't know yet. I tried to undo it, but it was too late. At that point, I wasn't gonna destroy the whole layer or anything to try to get it off. So I even tried a hairdryer because I use tacky glue, and you know it's good glue. So, but we keep going here. So, and one more box. Just keeps going and going. That's why it's kind of called the exploding box. So this is the last box. And so you're left with, and I don't know, I was going to put like a little piece of chocolate or something in the middle, but you're left with this, and it's all connected. But it's this cool 12 layer box. So 12 layers, so there's 12 boxes, and there's 2 pockets per box. So there's 24 pockets to fill. And I'm just going to put little notes and maybe like tea packets in it, and if it's a present, I'll put like you can fit a gift card. You can barely fit a gift card at the very first. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this together later. It's really fun to take apart and put together though. But yeah, so I'll maybe put some ribbon on the outside of the box, and I thought about if I get to it, which I'll put like a paper flower on the top to kind of deck it out a little bit. But this was super fun. Okay, it took about maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes to cut everything out. So I had 2 Cricut mats going at one time. So I put the piece of paper on one, run it through the machine, have another mat ready. So then I pull the one mat out, pull them off while I stick another mat in. So it kind of went by pretty quick. My blade did get kind of gunked up towards the end and screwed up a layer, because there was little pieces of paper stuck on the blade, so do need to watch that. But yeah, and then it took probably like 2 hours of assembly time. Like according to Jennifer Maker, she's like, oh, it took me about an hour. Well, probably because she'd done it before. And maybe the second time around for me would be quicker, but I was stopping and cutting out replacement panels using those little phrases and stuff. And I don't know, it took me longer than an hour to put it together. But there are so many different, if you Google exploding box, there's so many different types. There's like a hexagon shaped one that I have ready that I want to do, and then there's, and one of my friends keeps sending me links to new ones and stuff, so there's a circle one that I just put all the measurements into the Cricut online design space so I can cut it out. But I might try to make one of those for Emily for her birthday, because it's like you literally open the top and then it's a circular box, but it's made with all these like layers of paper, so then it just kind of, they all collapse. It looks kind of fun, and you can fit like a stuffed animal inside or something. So her birthday's next week, so yeah. If I can get it together like now, within the next day or two, I will do that. I also want to make a Mother's Day card, and I want to make a Father's Day card. There's so many cute designs on the Cricut design space, and just searching online, and you know, I just kind of piecing things together and making your own. So also next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So again, like things are just so busy. There's so many things coming up. Father's Day, Mother's Day, and Teacher Appreciation, and birthdays, and so I showed them off a while ago, but I have these like canvas bags I want to decorate for the teachers. I made the flower mason jar stuff that I showed off before. Probably get them a gift card, and I want the kids to do something too, of course. So, but yeah, I gotta get on that because that starts next week. I mean, I can of course bring them anything, any day, but ideally sometime early midweek would be good. So that's gonna get the Cricut busy, hopefully. And that's it for the crafts. Nope, no other crafts. So on to stash. So of course, since I'm cutting things with the Cricut, I am purchasing things for the Cricut. So last week you saw I purchased 2 paper pads at Joann's. So since I have more projects that I'm coming up with, I had to buy more paper. So I my stash of paper. I pulled out all my scrapbook paper that I had. I never really used much. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of like colors, and so I bought, this one's nice because it's patterned, and I'm pretty sure it's double-sided. I hope so. Yeah. This is patterned paper, and it's like double-sided, but like 2 different colors on each side, so it's like a nice variety of colors. And I got this for half off. Actually, I think 55% off because I had a special coupon. But I don't care. It's got a white core on it, which means when you cut it, you can kind of see a little white outline, and that doesn't bother me that much. But it is textured, so it's got this nice like linen texture. Let's see if I don't know if you can see the texture on there or not. But yeah, so that will make fun cards and use that for boxes and stuff. But I was thinking to use this maybe for a circle box. So 58 sheets, double-sided. Not sure how many sheets per, or how many, looks like 3 per color, which would be fun. And this would be fun for the circle box, just because once you have one color on the inside and then explodes out and there's a different color. So but I don't know if I can get enough pieces out of three pieces of paper. That's the problem. Some of these projects just require a lot of paper. Like obviously that one required a lot of paper, but it was a pretty big paper stack, so. And I could just do multiple colors. And then I figured they have a couple cards I want to make. Again, this is, I don't know if I don't know where to get non-white core paper, to be honest. Everything says the white core. But this doesn't really matter for card making, but I did have a couple cards to make for the Father's Day, Mother's Day. I needed a brown, I needed a cream, so voila, here's my brown and cream. This was on sale, so everything I got, I spent under $20 for all this. So, which was, the $20 alone was for that pad of paper, but it was half off. I needed a pattern piece of paper. This is just like burlap. And then this was a splurge, but these were 15 cents a piece. So literally it was like $5 for all this. So I'll show it off relatively quick. Hopefully you can kind of see it. So we got some little bunnies, more little bunnies and peacocks. Got brown flower, like kind of like poppy flowers. Some like Art Deco-y arrows. And I got 2 of each just because I figured, you know, sometimes I feel like if I bought one, I'd be upset if I didn't have enough to finish something or do some sort of project. I have no plan for any of these, but figured I could use them for exploding box, could use them for, I mean, these aren't double-sided, so but they could be used for the inside tabs that are glued on, possibly. I don't know, they could be used for something. Cute swans. I got this. So some of these are thicker. These 2 are thicker. There's a burgundy chevron. Burgundy flowers. These were pretty like Art Deco colors. With some blue and gold flowers. I only got 1 of these, but it was a page of phrases that were like lovey-dovey, so I could do something for Jim with these. You are my sweetheart, husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. kind of thing. I made him a card. Some scalloped looking shapes. Some, what is that? Hexagon? Hexagon, maybe? I think that's a hexagon. 6 sides. And then this one was cute. Again, I just couldn't resist because it had a kitty on it and it had a bear on it, but it's technically like a baby nursery kind of print because it's got like a stork on it, but it's got a little sheep on it too, so I figured, you know, I could cut little shapes out if I wanted. And then I got pink plaid. And then this cool, there was only 1 of these, but this purpley flower thing. So I don't know. Again, for the $5 that I spent on this whole stack, I figured if I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. Considering, like, you know, this one was $1. So, but I know I'm going to use that. I needed that. So that was that. And then this was a different trip, but again, this was $9, and I might have been cheaper. I think it might have been cheaper than $9 because it was on clearance. But this was a Cricut paper pad that again was on clearance. So this is a double-sided group of different floral papers. I think I might have used one out of here already. What did I use it for? Maybe I pulled it out for something. Good question, because I feel like I pulled one out of here. Oh, maybe I was going to use one, but I changed my mind. But here's what so we got like pattern and then a solid back, pattern, solid back. I think I was going to use this gray one, but I bought that burlap thing instead, so I think the gray one is still in here. Or not. So I put it somewhere. It's probably in my pile over there. Oh, no, there it is. So it is still in there. So how many pieces of paper are in this one? 12 sheets of paper. And this is a weird one, but this was another, everything I bought was on clearance, and that's why I bought it, because it was kind of clearance. So this is a big stitch art. So this is like giant cross stitch. So it says eat, drink, laugh. So I thought this could be fun for the kitchen if I finish it. And again, it's just like giant cross stitch. So it comes with everything inside. And you just follow the X's on the sheet. Obviously it wasn't a big seller, but I don't know, looked cute. I like cross stitch, so why not? Okay, so this isn't quite open, so I'm not going to open it, but I ordered more vinyl for the Cricut. Most of this, 90% of this is t-shirt, like iron-on vinyl. So I need to make the bags for the teachers, and I'm replenishing the stuff I used up, like for my Valentine's shirt and everything. So just got more vinyl in there. Ordered from 651vinyl.com, which is really good. They ship fast. The prices are good. So you can't buy this stuff at Joann's or Michael's. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. Like you can get almost the same amount for like 60% cheaper online. So, and he sends candy. So, you know, it can't be that. I give a plug for them. There's their address on that. 651vinyl.com. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break because my camera's going to shut off anyways. Okay, so one final stash is interesting, to say the least. So, this I have mentioned before, I participate in Reddit GIFs, which Reddit is a website that just shares a bunch of stories. A bunch of users have share stories, share news articles. There's different subreddits that do different things. So there is a yarn or knitting subreddit, but there also is a spin-off called Reddit GIFs, so it's all these Secret Santa like, gift exchanges. So basically you sign up and then I'm given a name of somebody and I send something to them and then somebody gets my name. So it's not like a swap, it's more of a, you know, again, Secret Santa, so it's all this mix and match. I've done this for a few years. I've gotten some really good things. I've gotten some not so good things. So I'd say now we're at, can't remember how many I've gotten. I got the hand-dyed, I got the box of Hobby Lobby, I got I think this is number 4. And so now I'm at 50-50 for good and bad. The sock blank was amazing. The hand-dyed was pretty amazing. The box of Hobby Lobby, not so amazing. And this, not so amazing. Of course, I tried to word it friendly enough when I posted it, but it's not that great. And basically it came drop shipped from eBay with... From who knows, I don't know nothing. It just says, thanks for the opportunity of doing business with you. I sincerely appreciate it and hope you are more than satisfied with our transaction. I have already left positive feedback for you. Should you find anything amiss, please contact me at once so I can make any adjustments. Your satisfaction is my primary concern. Blah, blah, blah. eBay, thanks again, best wishes, happy shopping. And then it gives a name and email address of the Etsy person or eBay person, but it doesn't have like a shop name or anything. And this isn't the person that had my name drawing. This is somebody that she ordered something on eBay and just had it shipped to me. which is fine, but again, you go into the Reddit gifts and you put in your preferences. So I put in, I really like fingering weight yarn. I really like jewel tones and, you know, darker colors and bright fun colors, etc. You know, I put all this list of the yarns I like. I said I like indie dyed yarns, which, okay, well, apparently this is hand dyed. But yeah, not quite. So I posted on my picture, I said, well, this is interesting mystery yarn. I'd love to know more about it. And so I think the person that sent it to me posted in. She's like, well, I'm not sure what she sent you, but it was supposed to be lace weight. Okay, no. She's like 996 yards. No, not one bit. Not one bit. So she was, whatever she ordered didn't get sent here. And since I have no information of who the seller is, and really, I mean, I don't want to take it any further with the person on Reddit. So we're just going with it. I mean, you kind of, if you stretch it out, maybe it's sort of fingering, but you know, it's plumpy. So to me, it looks like worsted. And it's kind of ugly. I'm trying not to be mean, but I mean, this is totally not my color. Like, I mean, would anybody be interested in this? Should I do a giveaway at some point? I could save this for a giveaway, but boy, I don't even think I'd want to give this away. Like, I could probably knit something with it. I'm sure I can come up with something. And maybe, well, I don't know, like maybe I'll be blown away after I knit a swatch. Maybe it'll be amazing, but this is not great. So what I sent my person was, and hopefully they like it, but again, I mean, I don't know, it's like you go off people's preferences, and I actually like read their preferences though. But I sent them a skein of hand spun, I sent them, I stash dyed, which they said, if you want to stash dye, that's fine, because the limit, the price, there's not a price limit, the price recommendation is like 20 bucks. I mean, that's like less, that's not even a skein of indie dyed yarn, really, so. And I had mentioned too, I said, you know, the price limit's whatever, this, you know. So I don't know, I just don't know. But anyways, I sent a skein of hand spun, I sent a skein of some stash yarn that I had, and I sent a bag of 4-ounce braid of fiber that I had. You know, I got a lot of stash that it's like I've had for long enough that I haven't used it, so. And I sent a stitch marker and a bag. I mean, I sent a bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping my person's happy, and that's great, but I feel like I've been burned again. So 2 years was great, and the last 2 years not so great. So it is what it is. And I feel like perhaps the person who ordered it this might be the wrong thing. I don't know. It's just such a weird. And last year's was weird too. I just got a box full of yarn. There was no note, no nothing. I mean, like, at least write a little note or something. I mean, I don't need to know exactly who you are, obviously, because it's supposed to be secret if you want it to be. I mean, I left my handle, like the cat lady, for my person, because, yeah, it's fine. But, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like, dare I do it again next year? I mean, again, it was fun, and I didn't spend any money this time, so why not? So it's not like I made a big investment. I just gave away some stash that cleared my shelf for more stuff that I'll probably end up getting anyway, so be it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend the yarn swap or not. Like I said, twice was amazing, twice not so amazing, so. So that's it. That's all my stash. So Life in Review, it's May 1st. It is Girls on the Run 5K month. So Girls on the Run wraps up in, boy, just like 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, the girls are getting a little antsy, not as motivated. We're getting a little slower around the track this time instead of faster. So that's been a little bit of a problem, but I guess according to one of the coaches that's coached before, she said that's kind of typical. So it's really more about building friendships and learning these good positive things, like standing up for each other, making friends, etc. So, you know, the running is kind of a sidebar. But we're trying to get the girls excited about the 5K and everything, and it's like, you know, the lukewarm right now. The weather has been terrible though. Luckily, we've been mostly lucky that it's been cold. It's been cold. We've been outside the run and it's been cold. And like at the tail end of like almost every session we've had the last few weeks, it's started to rain. Yesterday it rained a little. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was raining. So, looking at the calendar, like we're supposed to have a practice 5K in the next week or so. It's like rain. Every Tuesday and Thursday it's been rain. So, I just, I don't know. Today's supposed to be semi-nice, but of course today's not Girls on the Run, and you know. So, tons of stuff going on with school. Emily starts her M-step testing soon, which is like standardized tests. So, got to get her ready for that. She has 2 field trips this week. She went one yesterday. She goes to one tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, today's Wednesday. She goes tomorrow, and David goes as well tomorrow. They're going to see a high school play. So that's fun for them. And I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to that. But then in the end of the month, Emily's going to Lansing, which is Michigan's state capital. And I will be going on that field trip. So, and then there's Muffins with Mom for David's class, which is super cute. But it's like all these things I just got to remember, and I got to put on the calendar, and I just got to prepare for. So I'm just getting a little overwhelmed, to say the least. And of course, like I said, again, time after time, this stuff cuts into my craft time. That with like trying to keep the house in order, keep everyone's laundry going and everything. So then it's also time to deal with house maintenance. So we're having our deck stained. You know, once you have your deck stained, we got a new deck about 2 years ago, and then we had it stained, and pretty much, or maybe like 3 years ago. And once you have it stained, if you want to keep up with it, you have to do it like every 2 years, which I do want to keep up with it because it was a very nice, expensive deck that we had built, and I want it to look nice forever, not weathered and old. So we're getting that done. Our sprinklers were broken. We had those looked at yesterday and fixed, and then we have some other sprinkler testing that needs to be done this week, and we have just to fix our lawn. We have to, the weeds are starting to come out into the mulch, and like, I gotta handle all this stuff and I don't want to, and the weather sucks, so it's been raining and whatever, so I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed. But in some positive news, last weekend me and the kids and my mom went to what was called Lamb Fest, so like baby sheep. It was a small farm in Mason, Michigan, and we got to see a bunch of baby lambs, and we got to see, I don't know if I took a picture of the one, but there was one that was literally born that day. I don't think I took a picture because I think she was pretty much underneath mama nursing the whole time, so it was super cute. But we saw lambs that were like 2 or 3 days old, and oh my gosh, they're so adorable. They all look like they're smiling. They all look like they're smiling, and they are so cute. So I got a bunch of pictures of baby lambs. The kids got to hold a baby lamb for a minute. They got to see a bunny. We saw goats. The goats are hilarious. We got to feed goats. We got to see some chickens and some angry ducks. So it was interesting. It was pretty small, but I mean it was fun. I took a picture of the lambs and the sheep. So at the end of this, I will put those pictures in, and that's it. So yeah, it's Wednesday, so a week's half over. I really should get some stuff onto the Cricut so I can get that out of the way for teacher appreciation and Emily's birthday, and get started on Mother's Day. Father's Day could probably wait a little bit. I'm excited about the project though. It's a pop-up card, so it's like when I like it, it's like I want to do it right away, but that should probably wait. I want to try starting my giant cross stitch because that looks fun. I bet you that'll take like an hour, easy. Gotta finish my spinning. I need to finish that cowl. So stay tuned, please bear with me. We'll get that done. Remember, mystery sewer, please contact me to check in on your prize, as well as our Instagram credit winner, Kohler Anus. So yeah, please contact me, and I look forward to hearing from you and distributing your prizes. Enter in your sweaters into the sweater knit along, and maybe I'll do another prize knit along or whatever soon. I need more prizes. Again, if you're a maker and you want to donate things to the podcast, I am happy to take donations, and we'll make you, I can do a 100th episode giveaway coming up. I could do a summer knit along. Is anyone interested in spin along? I would love to do something like spinning related. If anyone's really interested in kind of a spin along, let me know. I'd love to hear all your ideas. Please comment below and with anything you have. Please like, subscribe, share, If you're on Facebook, go find me on Facebook in the Cat Lady Podcast group. Join up and share that, and follow me on Instagram as the Cat Lady, and come join the Ravelry group, because that is where all the prizes are mostly given away. So Ravelry, the Cat Lady Podcast. So I'm apparently losing my voice, so I will end this here. And I again thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you next time, and I hope you get to craft all the things. Bye.